Some huge things have happened at many theme parks around the world, because here in the UK, opening dates have been unveiled, brand new rides have started testing, and more brand new rides have been announced for 2026. In Europe, teasers have begun to drop for multiple potential new rides, and you can now buy a train from a roller coaster for €1,200. And elsewhere in the world, Disney's budget has skyrocketed for a brand new roller coaster, and Universal seem to be having problems with two very popular roller coasters. Oh, there's so much going on, because all that and even more has happened this past week in theme parks. Yes, welcome back to the most consistent series never. This past week in theme parks, where we take a look at all the news around the world at theme parks in the past 7 days. And blimey, so much has been going on, so be sure you watch till the end so you don't miss anything, and be sure to subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. We are so close to 150,000 subscribers now, so any support towards that goal would be greatly appreciated. Either way, as you can see, I'm back standing up at my brand new humble abode. A chicken! I've used that joke way too many times. You can't see it because it's behind the camera. I've been hard at work on my brand new setup for this office, and I'm about to put a hole in it because we're about to start the quickfire news segment to get through all this news very quickly. Sorry, Wall. Let's get into this. As we walk into the USA to start off with, I don't know why I'm just walking to countries today, but there we are. Where there's not been too much going on, let's head first to Dollywood, because their brand new ride Night Flight Expedition opens around June time, which that piece of news was given to us through the various construction tours that took place, as you can see, the inside of the station as well, right there. And the representatives of Dollywood said during the construction tour that this will have the world's largest turntable on a ride system, and I don't really know what that means, but I thought this was a Merlin park for a second with that crazy world record. Talking of crazy ride systems, Disneyland in California, they are currently building Avengers Infinity Defense, which is supposedly already being compared to Rise of the Resistance. I mean, just looking at the concept art and obviously the actual concept of the storyline itself, I do think that is a ride to watch, because when that opens, it's going to be insane. Sticking with Disney, over in Florida this time, they're still very busy painting up the castle in Magic Kingdom, and pretty much 95% of the back of it is now that lovely white grey colour. Oh, can't wait to see it fully complete. And I still can't believe how excited Disney fans are for this. In Florida as well, we have Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, which I reported on ages ago that SheiKra, their B&M dive coaster, had the splashdown missing. So the train would come down into the splashdown and do a jump the tracks element over the splashdown. No, that seemed to just be for maintenance, and that is now back in place. I also reported that a couple of weeks back, Cheetah Hunt had reopened after months of closure. It's now closed again, and has been for a week now. Carowinds are busy teasing their brand new ride for 2027 with a video of some trees saying, "I keep hearing noises out there. What's in the woods?" I mean, if you keep hearing noises out there, it might just be the wind. I'm sure we will see an announcement for that very soon. A small little Universal Kids Resort update in Texas, where you can see the hotel and entrance going in right there. Very colourful and blocky. Do you want to stay in a square window room or a circle window room? Some updates on what might be the Jurassic World area, along with the Cretaceous coaster right there, and even Mr. DNA's double helix spin. What a ride. I have actually been on one of those ride types called Windy Castle in Paultons Park, and I remember spinning the actual gondola a bit too fast and got told off for it. Anyway, looking very nice over there, although it's not looking amazing. An Epic Universe, that of course being another Universal park, their newest one, and one of their newest roller coasters in there, or should I say two roller coasters, is currently having ongoing maintenance, but the deadline for that maintenance keeps getting pushed back and back and back. Stardust Racers, the dueling Mack launch coasters in the park, will not be reopening until the 15th of March. Although originally the maintenance was supposed to finish towards the end of this month. Oh dear, Universal, what is going on there? And once again, what on earth is going on with Disney? Because popping back to California quick, they've put up these funny Marvel Cars-esque posters, and I really do like them. Guardians of the Gas Station is my personal favourite. But as we fly to the continent of Asia, specifically Japan, Disney have obviously been very hard at work building that brand new Space Mountain coming to Tokyo Disneyland, and as lighting tests have begun on that, and it looks absolutely incredible, reports have come out that Tokyo Disneyland's Space Mountain budget has inflated to an amount that makes it the most expensive Disney ride ever. Because the most expensive previous budgets for coasters and rides has been Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, which is why I'm excited about the Avengers one, and Guardians of the Gas Station Cosmic Rewind, both coming in at around $500 million. And that coaster will be the most expensive Disney ride they have ever built. Absolutely ridiculous stuff. And also in Japan, I thought I'd share this because it's quite interesting. Do-Dodonpa, if you remember, that amazing launch coaster with the highest acceleration ever. Look, ready? I'll sort of show you what it's like. That's how quick it was. Blink and you'll miss it. But that ride was announced to close and was removed from the park quite a while back, with the loop staying where it was. And now a mysterious structure has appeared next to it. And enthusiasts in Japan now believe that there is virtually zero chance that they'll actually remove that loop, and they might turn that structure into something else, which will be very interesting and reminds me a lot of Dreamland Margate leaving the scenic railway standing for no reason. Yes, I get it's grade 2 listed, but I don't want to see it just sat there not working. It'd be so sad. Talking to UK theme parks, we might as well then move over to Europe, where Bellewaerde and their mascots seem to be clearing leaves and potentially teasing a new attraction. As the lion is cutting logs, we will find out what that is on March the 4th. I'll keep you updated. Subscribe so you don't miss that. Toverland have shown a brand new expansion scheduled for September 2027. It's going to be an expansion of Port Laguna, which I believe is their main sort of entrance area, with something that the park has always needed: a full-fledged dark ride. Really excited to see all of that come to fruition, as I am excited to see Parc Asterix make their brand new 2026 drone and fireworks show that will happen at the end of each day, and apparently it's going to rival Disney for their end of day show at Disneyland Paris. Don't really know how that will compare, but I'm sure it'll be great either way. Parc Asterix are also selling off a piece of history, because their infamous roller coaster Gudrix is now on sale in parts, and you can buy one of the roller coaster cars on it for €1,200. Parc Asterix, I'll take 10 of them so I can make an entire train and save everyone for having to experience that awful ride. As we know very well, Efteling have gone and bought 3 drop towers, little mini ones, not huge as in a shot and drop one, for a brand new expansion of the Baron 1898 storyline called Hoogmode. Dutch viewers, I am so sorry for my pronunciation, but they have been announced now with an amazing announcement video to open on the 1st of May. So if you're visiting the park after that, you'll get to experience that ride. I'm not saying it again. As we head and rise over to the United Kingdom, because weirdly, we've had so much happen in this past week at loads of different parks over here. Let's just get into it. Starting with a little heads up that Drayton Manor will be opening till 7 PM on select days when it opens. Those are some really good opening times. We need to see more of that, and I look forward to visiting Drayton when it reopens. Over at Chessington, they have been very busy building so many different things. With an update from the Minecraft land, shout out to Theme Park Guide for these images. You can actually see in the distance some potential areas where coaster footers might be going. So they seem well ahead of getting this ready for 2027 or 2028, whatever they said. Some updates on the world of Paw Patrol that does definitely open this year. That is coming along very, very nicely, with most of the rides being fully installed and the train even being on site for the little coaster. We've even seen Sky's helicopter rescue spinning and actually testing, which isn't the only ride testing in the UK this week. That is of course very exciting to see, and if you stay tuned tomorrow, I'm going to be releasing a very exciting video regarding Paw Patrol, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Some news has come out of Universal Studios UK regarding some contractors that have been confirmed for certain things coming to the park and its infrastructure, but I'll talk about that in an update very soon. And Alton Towers, whilst they've been very busy testing their brand new roller coaster for this year, Bluey the ride Here Come the Grannies, based on the episode in Bluey where Bluey and Bingo dress up as grannies, Janet and Rita. So I guess now if you ask a staff member, where's the Rita ride at Alton Towers, they won't know which one you're talking about. But as much as that has been testing in the past week, and I reported on that last week, a rider has actually been spotted on it. I assume it's probably just an engineer or someone working on it, but they have the cred before all of you enthusiasts. And they did announce that that will be opening on the 28th of March. So not the opening day of the park, but very shortly after. And before you think, oh my god, that opening day, Alton After Dark is on, will we get a night ride? No, because CBeebies Land shuts early before it gets dark. Sorry to disappoint you. Paultons Parc have just announced that Lost Kingdom will be receiving a brand new soundtrack from Imascore to celebrate its 10-year anniversary. Lightwater Valley have also shown photos of Spinning Racer that is coming to the park, and that'll also be opening on the 28th of March. Bluey coaster or Spinning Racer? Which will you be going to ride? And some huge news has come out of Pleasurewood Hills as planning permission has been submitted for 4 brand new rides. And I have the plans right here for you. These will include a big wheel, a star flyer, a small caterpillar coaster known as the Apple Coaster in these plans, and also a classic wild mouse looking spinning coaster. And these new investments are spanning all across the park, which is really nice to see, and I have my fingers crossed that the local council that they've submitted it to do go ahead with this and let them put these rides in, because this isn't going to be that classic thing where they get planning permission and 2 years later those rides appear. Because all of those rides are just sort of funfair-esque ones, they'll probably be delivered and put up literal days after this gets approved. So yeah, Pleasurewood Hills, one to keep an eye on. As is Blackpool Pleasure Beach, because huge news has come out of there as well. Because you know we've had the Bluey coaster test, we've had a couple Paw Patrol rides testing. Whatever, they're small rides, it doesn't really matter. We have seen Aviktas testing, which if you don't know is a huge Intamin gyro swing with lap bars that is going to swing so high above the Blackpool skyline. And as much as the ride isn't swinging just yet, they have shared this video of the actual disc itself spinning. And this is the first step towards it actually testing full cycle, because obviously they'll do all the safety checks on that entire spin, see if everything went okay, and then maybe in a week or so we will start to see that ride swinging back and forth. And I really hope we get to see it in real life on opening weekend, because I just can't wait to see how tall this thing is gonna go. And sure, it probably won't swing massively to start with, it'll probably be a nice graceful, oh yes, nice little swing. When it fully gets going, that thing is going to haul, and it will be so high up in the sky. I really cannot wait to see this thing actually swinging. It's going to be insane. So yeah, weirdly, this past week has been very busy for the UK, but so much good news has come out of our country. So leave in the comments what your favourite news piece of today was, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that Paw Patrol video coming tomorrow, or any of my future content plans, because there's some very exciting things coming. I just need to sort out all of this first before we properly get going, I guess. See you next time.